Welcome to Hawks TV, and we got this guy back today. Welcome home, Gary Irvin. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you guys too, man.
And just want to start off by just asking you just to tell us a bit about your story since you left and come back to the league. If you can tell us a little bit about where you've been and what you've been doing.
Well, the year after I left Wollongong, I went to go play in Ukraine at BC Kyiv. I mean, had a pretty good season. Played a different role. Actually played the two-guard spot, so I mean it was an adjustment for me. Still had a very productive season, and then after that, decided to give it a shot to just play summer ball. With some of the guys, with some of the best guys in New York from around the country, and I wound up winning Nike Player of the Year. Which is big in New York. Because everybody think it's street ball, but it's not street ball. The biggest thing about it this year was they actually had the regular hardwood floor outside in the middle of New York City, and you would play a game every Wednesday. So I had a great summer. I decided to sign with in Croatia at Zadar, which is the Adriatic League, and things didn't really work out. So now I'm back here.
Okay, I'm not sure what happened over there. You can feel free to tell us. This is just Hawks TV. No one watches this, so if there's anything you want to get off the chest, you can pop off now if you like.
It just wasn't a great fit for me. I'm used to great people and the management being great, and it was just something that I wasn't used to. And at the end of the day, I have 2 kids to feed, and I don't play for free. And it was one of those things where it's preseason and everything was late. I wasn't comfortable since the day I got there, so I thought it was best that I make a change.
Okay, and coming back to the NBL, how do you feel about that? Jumping at the chance to come back here, or had you been following the league since you've been gone? Like, you keep an eye on it, keep tabs on it?
Definitely, I kept tabs on it the whole year. I watched what everybody was doing over here. I had an opportunity to come back the following year after my first year, and I just wanted to try something new. I had opportunities to come back this year as well for a couple of teams, even when I decided to leave. And it was one of those things where, Townsville needed a point guard. The team was pretty good last year. They brought back a lot of key pieces, and I thought it was just going to be a good fit.
When you left Australia, you had the NBL in your hands. You're the MVP. You had the NBL in your hands. Now, coming back, do you feel like people are gunning for you? Do you feel you have something to prove? Do you feel, what's the feeling coming back now, leaving as an MVP? Is it coming back to prove yourself again? Is there any of that in your head?
Not at all. The reason I don't think so is because, I was gone. There's another player who won MVP. He played great last year. Started off playing well good this year, and it's one of those things where it's not about proving yourself, but I know a lot of people in Australia wants to see the same exact thing that, the same way I was playing before I left, and it's one of those things where it's a different mindset, and to me it's all about winning. When it's there for me to do what I have to do and make spectacular plays, or, make clutch shots, or maybe score 30, whatever it is, I'm going to try to do it just as long as I get the win.
Coming back to Wollongong now, we got a big game tomorrow. How's it feel, coming here as an opponent now? What are you expecting tomorrow? What do you think it's gonna feel like tomorrow? I
really don't know. It's one of those things where everybody asks, and I really haven't thought about it much. We'll see how it is. Tomorrow is one of those things where you can think about it as much as you want, but until you're in that situation and you get in there and they call your name and you see how the fans gonna react, that's gonna be the biggest part. And I don't expect them to be too great, to me. Because at the end of the day, they cheering for the Hawks to win a basketball game. I had great memories that year, and they still remember me. But at the end of the day, I'm on the opposite team right now.
Hey, remember that game against Townsville you had? Yeah.
Cut this lead to 1. And Russell Hinder, he is completely mismatched. My word, he did whatever he could to get out of the way. And just a little clip sends Irvin to the free throw line yet again. none more important than the last offensive one.
Irvin with the drive again. Russell Hinder knocks it off the rim. Somehow the smallest man on the floor need to foul again. They need to steal. Oh, turnover. Oh, Wollongong get the ball. Matt Campbell with the layup. It's good. We're all tied up at 70. Game, but Townsville with plenty of time. Freeman loses the handle. Wollongong get the ball with plenty of time to win this thing in regulation.
5.5 to go, no timeouts by Wollongong.
Irvin. He's got plenty of room, takes the hit. Oh, he's fouled. No time left on the clock. Gary Irvin.
Oh, my word.
The way he has shot the ball from the free throw line, he's nervous. Let's see what we've got.
Highway robbery. They have got out of jail. They've earned it, but they have got out of jail to keep their home winning streak alive.
And he misses that one. Russell Hinder only had 0.3 of a second left. I believe that's impossible to get a shot off.
From that far away.
The Wollongong Hawks somehow get out of jail. 71-70 over the Townsville Crocs, and once again the Hawks have dominated the Townsville Crocs on this floor.
Has anyone brought that up in Townsville, or you remember that one?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, actually, one of the owners, George, he actually, when I met him, like last week sometime, he was actually talking to me about it and was like, do you remember I'm the guy, the owner that was talking trash to you, and every time you score you would turn around and say something back to me. It was just one of those things. Well, now I was talking trash to him, and now it's the guy who's giving me my paycheck.
Hey, you get to talk trash to Millie now.
I don't know if I'm gonna talk trash to Millie. I mean, it's one of those things where I've been here, so I know how the people here treated me. It was one of those things where I didn't know this guy at all, but I mean, I might talk a little bit of trash to Millie. Depends. I might talk a bit of trash to Tyson or maybe Idris. I mean, depends on how I feel.
How about the guys like Tice? Yeah, you got their number, like your old teammates. You know where you want the ball against them on the court, and you know where you pick your spots against them.
I mean,
you got their number.
It's more about them knowing my number because
okay.
I mean, it's 9 other players that remember how I play more than this. I'm not gonna guard all of them, so it's one of those things where, I mean, it's gonna be a great atmosphere. I mean, it's gonna be a great feeling to see these guys tomorrow, and maybe I'll talk a little bit of trash. I try not to, but I'll talk a little bit of trash just because. And I mean, we'll see how things going, but I am going for the win.
Hey Tice, what's up with this? What's what we got here?
Looks like an excuse to me.
That's what I want. I want them to pick on her.
I think it's fine. I think he's playing possum. He was hobbling around before, and he got that guy. I'm a little sore.
I mean, I'll be alright. I mean, once that game started, I mean, it's one of those things where they might think I'm hurt. Tyson, he fouls me in practice, so I mean, I'm looking forward to getting fouled in the game for sure.
Now, just with the NBL, you kept an eye on it. Has it changed much? We were talking before, minor rule changes or anything.
I really, honestly, it's sad to say, but I really ain't know all the rules back then. I mean, I knew the rules that I know is that we had to wear NBL socks. I never wanted to wear them. I always refused to wear them. But I mean, other than that, I really don't know about the rule changes. I heard that they was gonna actually do something to where if you kind of flop, they was gonna give that foul or a technical foul or something. But I mean, I don't think that's the truth. I mean, things was different. Yesterday on the other end, somebody flopped. We didn't get the call in crunch time. So, I mean, it's one of those things where I guess it depends on if it's a veterans ref or whatever it is. I don't know the rules, so I can't really say, but we'll see.
What happens if you flop in a New York City street game? They don't flop there. If someone comes out there and starts flopping, what's the protocol? I guess they don't get to play much longer.
I mean, it depends. It depends on what type of game it is. If it's a big game and you're playing somewhere like Pro City or Dykeman, you're not getting a call. I mean, that's for sure. I mean, depending on who you are, I mean, and if it really was a flop or you got pushed over, but there's not too much of that going on.
And Wollongong, you're back here. I guess you haven't seen much of the city. I'm guessing it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, definitely. Everything about it's the same. I mean, like you say, when you've been somewhere, you know, for a long time, you know, stayed here for 8 months, when you come back, it is like coming back to home because you remember where everything was at. And I mean, it's one of those things where you just feel comfortable. It's just so bad that I'm playing on the opposite team.
Now, you're looking a bit cold right now. Is Townsville too hot? Is it too hot up there? Can you be too hot?
Well, I don't know. I heard it's going to be like 40 plus. I mean, right now it's not that hot. I mean, it's in Fahrenheit it's about 85, 80, 84. I mean, so we'll see. I heard it gets up to like 100 plus. So I have no idea right now.
Just a travel trip. I went there once. I went to Magnetic Island and stumbled upon a nude beach by accident. I don't know what happened there. So if you're taking some trips over there, be careful.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'm gonna go traveling around. And actually, I do have something I want to tell you. I'm actually engaged now.
Oh.
So, I mean, so maybe me and my girl will go down there. Me and my fiance will go down there. Let's get that correct before there be problems.
Alrighty, I think we'll finish there. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck with the year. It's good to see you back in the country. Hope you have a good season.
Thanks, and a good game tomorrow, right? That
no, average game. I don't know.
All right, well, as long as
get yours.
I'll take an average game for a win. We can trade.
You guys need a win.
Yeah, we need it bad, but I mean,
give them a win, Tice. Let them win the game. No, Tyson not having it. Home game, not happening. Not here.
We'll see.
All right.